And breaking information we are getting now, separatist Mirwais Umar Farooq has been once again put under house arrest since late yesterday evening. Mirwais was to attend the joint meeting at veteran leader Syed Ali Gilani's residence today and later address a joint press conference as well, but that meeting has been called off. The anti-Kashmiri state has resorted to its usual tactic of curbing the leadership through force and once again showing that Kashmir is ruled by the forces. Let's now go across to Aditya, who joins us on the phone line. Aditya, breaking inputs, of course, that Mirwais Umar Farooq has been put under house arrest. Take us through this.
Well, yes, this is a big development coming in ahead of the big meeting of the radical separatists, the puppets of Pakistan, who were going to provoke India and in fact have an anti-India meeting at 11 a.m. perhaps will not be able to do so. One of the three radical separatists, Mirwais Umar Farooq, has been put under house arrest this late evening. The official confirmation now being given, also a statement being issued by the all-party conference spokesperson saying they condemn this and they also confirm that Mirwais Umar Farooq will not go out. He has been put under house arrest. It's an important development. Also, the state government is now on the same page with the central government and they will not allow any kind of anti-India programs or events to take place in the valley. And also, the NIA investigation can run smooth. Already all these locations have been raided in this section of the Pakistan funding of radical separatists for mayhem and bloodshed in the Kashmir Valley, and perhaps all the attempts have been spotted of these radical separatists as of now.
But Aditya, what are you gathering from your sources with the meeting being called off? What sort of a reaction can we expect from the separatists now?
Well, the meeting was called at 11 a.m. The official release said that the Gilani, Malik, Mirwais will meet all radical separatists. Thereafter, after 12 noon, there will be a press briefing. PS Republic broke first exclusive visuals of massive security deployment at the Hyderpura residence of Gilani. It indicated that perhaps he has been kept under house arrest as well. And now official information coming in that Mirwais Umar Farooq is also under house arrest. Perhaps Yasin Malik is the only one no confirmation about, but there could be a possibility that Mohammad Yasin Malik of JKLF will be put under house arrest as well. Message that these radical separatists wanted to convey, they are still active, but honestly, logically speaking, they do not have many options left. They have been embarrassed and it's a massive setback for them. Never ever did they ever imagine that such a massive crackdown on the radical separatists and their couriers and middlemen supplying them money for the Pala racket from the Pakistan ISI will be exposed. So clearly, they've been exposed. They do not have any options, and now the NIA investigations in a very crucial lead. They say many more raids may take place, and they are further going to question these radical separatists.
Aditya, you continue to stay with us. Let's now go across to Zeenat. Zeenat, what is the latest information you have about Mirwais Umar Farooq being put under house arrest?
See, we just received a statement from the Mirwais Umar Farooq's media cell that the Mirwais Umar Farooq is under house arrest. The security is not allowing him to go outside. So this is a clear-cut indication that the meeting is not going to take place because most of the leaders are under house arrest. They are not being allowed to move out. So simply nobody can reach to Syed Ali Gilani's residence, which is at Hyderpura. We are at outside Syed Ali Gilani's residence, and here again, if I ask my cameraman to pan and see the security that has been beefed outside the Hurriyat Conference head office at Hyderpura. They are not allowing anybody to go inside, and that is even the media has been stopped for earlier not to cover the spot. But so simply that state government is not taking any risk by allowing this meeting to held. And they have also put these leaders under the house. As we have talked yesterday also, that it needs to be seen whether the state government and the security agencies will allow this meeting to take place, because we have been seeing the security agencies foiling all the time. We have been seeing that such meetings have been foiled by the security agencies.
Also, Zeenat, we just saw from the visuals you showed us of the heavy security deployment outside and how the state government is not taking any risk for this meeting to happen? And also, like we discussed earlier, that you have been trying to get in touch with the state government to get any reaction from them after NIA's big crackdown. But what are we supposed to understand of their moves now?
See, we have been talking to the state government sources and also in police. This time the government don't want to take any kind of risk by allowing these leaders to meet, because the proposed meeting came on only after the NIA raids continued for the 2 consecutive days in Kashmir. So there has been a statement made by the joint separatist leaders that they will hold a meeting at 11 today, and then they will also talk to press and talk about the future strategies and how they feel about the raids that are conducted by the NIA in Kashmir.
You know, Zeenat, we've clearly established that the separatists are rattled at this time, and which is why this meeting was being called. But now with Mirwaiz Umar Farooq being put under house arrest and this meeting being called off, what can we expect next from them? How are they going to strategize this?
See, we have been seeing in past also, and today also we're gonna see that since the meeting could not materialize, so we might expect a press release from the joint leadership in the afternoon or late afternoon.
Right, Zeenat, of course, we will be waiting for what comes from them next. But just to give our viewers a sense of what exactly is happening, take our viewers through how after the NIA crackdown, now this development has taken place.
See, we have been seeing for the last 2 days, consecutive days, the raids of NIA, which they raided the houses of Hurriyat leaders, those who are in the separatist group, and also those who are in relation with the separatists, and also the tourism players, the big business houses, and also the people who are dealing with the LOC trade. We have been seeing not more than 24 locations have been raided in Srinagar for the past 2 days, and many documents, Saudi currencies, UAE currencies, Pakistani currencies have been seized. And this time the state government and the Hurriyat conference were not expecting that the NIA will be conducting raids in such massive manner.
Zeenat, also like Aditya was telling us, can we expect more separatists to be put under house arrest after this? See, because the timing of this meeting was at 11, so we have been getting the reports from ground that most of the known famous leaders of the Hurriyat conference who were about to attend this meet are not being allowed by the security agencies to move out of their houses. All right, Zeenat, many thanks for that information. Of course, you continue to stay with us. We will come back to you for more updates on this.